Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel, and this is my review of the UA HOVR Summit Fat Tire. So I'm sure you guys will love the price of this shoe. It's $170 freaking dollars. That is not cheap at all. And this shoe is designed for basically everything. You know, you can run in it, you can go outdoors, hiking and all that, which I think is cool. It definitely looks very rugged. It definitely looks like a durable shoe. There are some sizes available if you guys do want to cop. I'll leave a link in the description box, but let's get started off with the Tracciones. So for the outsole, we got some circles, which is cool. And this actual shoe and the outsole design is inspired by bike tires, which is kind of interesting. That's kind of weird to get inspired by, I would say, but I really like the rubber compound, right? So if you guys can see here in the middle, it says Michelin, and Michelin is a tire company basically, and it's more like high quality, high-end tires, and I guess they partnered with Under Armour, so that's cool. Kind of like how Adidas on the Ultra Boost, they partnered with Continental Rubber. This shoe's bite is absolutely insane, guys. So I tried it on my wood floors. There's a nice loud ass squeak. It stops like crazy. So obviously it's not a performance shoe, but you know, Under Armour, please, if you guys can, use this exact rubber compound in your basketball shoes. That'd be awesome. So going over the durability, I feel like it's going to be awesome. The grooves are very deep. The rubber is super hard, and obviously it's Michelin grade rubber, so I would think that it would last a pretty long time. So yeah, the outsole is looking real nice. As far as the heel to toe transition goes, so for me personally, I like to have a very smooth heel to toe transition, not only in my basketball shoes, but also in my running shoes and just like casual shoes, you know. For example, like in the Jordan 12 or like even the Jordan 1, it feels kind of like boot-like and clunky, especially in the heel for me. So I don't really like rocking them too much if I know I'm going to be, you know, walking a lot, you know, when I'm out. So in that situation, most of the time I'll pick like an Ultra Boost, the Epic React, or like, you know, a comfortable shoe, right? And this shoe has incredible heel to toe transition. You know, you guys can see the shape here in the heel. It's curved up a lot. And then here in the forefoot, it curves up a lot. And also there's a lot of forefoot flex. So heel to toe transition is very smooth. One thing that's weird though is that it's super rounded. You know, it doesn't only curve up here, but if you look at it from like the back angle of the shoe, it curves up here as well. So it kind of like goes like this, you know. But you know, the stability, which we'll get into, isn't super important, I would say, in like a casual shoe. But anyways, moving on to the cushioning setup. And this is how you do HOVR, guys. So this shoe is using a full-length HOVR midsole, and it is absolutely incredible. So usually HOVR is awesome in the running shoes, right? Like in the HOVR Phantom, the HOVR Sonics. But when they put it in like a basketball shoe, it's not that nice, you know. I guess comparing to like EVA and regular Phylon is nice, you know. I would say there's a little bit more compression, it's a little bit softer, and like I guess impact protection is also a little bit better. I don't know why, but Under Armour just likes to make the HOVR cushioning super stiff in their basketball shoes, but they did it right in this shoe. So if you press the actual midsole, your finger digs into the midsole a lot, and you can just feel how soft it is. And not only that, it's actually pretty damn thick. Some of it comes up as a sidewall a little bit, but your foot is basically sitting on top of all of that glorious HOVR cushioning. So on the edges of the midsole, there is an insane amount of compression. And not only that, but underneath your foot is super soft. And if you check the actual strobo board, I don't know what they did, but it doesn't feel glued down at all. And if you kind of like stick your finger into the strobo board, there's a little bit of give, which feels great. The insole is also super nice. It's very thick. It feels a little bit like a memory foam, and it actually improves the stepping comfort a lot. So the cushioning setup is definitely up there as one of the most comfortable cushioning setups that you can get right now. All right, moving on to the materials. So here in the toe box area, they're using like a textile material. It kind of extends here all the way into the midfoot area. And here in the heel, we have a little bit of a synthetic material, which kind of holds this red lace, which we'll get into. And here in the middle of the shoe, we have a stretchy type of knit material. It feels great when it stretches over your foot. And as for the tongue, it's okay. There's not a lot of padding. And then here in the ankle area, there is a little bit of padding, which helps contain your heel down. Overall, it's very nice. The quality is great. It's thin, it conforms to your foot very well, and it feels very comfortable on foot. And then as for the lacing system, what they use for eyelets is basically this strap, and then these sticker laces go through it, right? So here on the lateral and medial side, we have these white laces, which don't really do anything. It's more for aesthetics and I guess a little bit more support, I guess, if you need it. And then this red lace kind of goes around this entire shoe and acts also kind of like an eyelet. And what actually acts as laces is basically this bungee cord. So there's a lot of stretch to it. And then if you want to tighten it, you just kind of tighten this down. It is kind of annoying though, because this does stick out when you tighten the shoe all the way. But to be honest, you don't really have to tighten the shoe at all. The fit on the shoe is great. So for the most part, I really didn't mess with the lacing system at all. And then as for fit, I went true to size and it fits my foot very well. I would say it's pretty narrow though. I definitely feel my foot getting choked out a little bit widthwise. There's not a lot of toe space, and then in the midfoot it's also very snug. And then for length, like I said, I went true to size and my toes literally go right to the edge, so the fit was great for me. And putting this shoe on and taking the shoe off is also super duper easy, right? So here in the heel, we have a very long heel tab. You open the shoe up a lot, you slide your foot in. You don't really, like I said, you don't really have to mess with the lacing system because the materials basically stretch over your foot. It's very similar to like the Ultra Boost or like the Epic React in that way. All right, as far as the weight goes, this shoe feels kind of light. Yeah, so 11.84 ounces. So for a basketball shoe, that's pretty light. For a running shoe, that's pretty heavy. Like Ultra Boost are like 9 ounces, Epic Reacts are like 7-8 ounces. So it's definitely on the heavier side of things. And I wouldn't say like you should get this shoe for running only, right? This shoe is made for everything. You know, you definitely can run in it if you want to, but I don't think this should be like your main running shoe. If you're going hiking or if you just want to go out with your friends or something, you can definitely wear this as well because it is super comfortable and it looks awesome, right? So aesthetically, I absolutely love it. It was inspired by a bike tire, which is like weird. I would never think that, you know, like a bike tire is like, oh dude, that's sick. You know what I'm saying? I never thought like walking past a bike, I was like, yo, those tires, man, those are sick, you know? But the design of this shoe is awesome. I love it. I feel like this shoe goes with a lot of things and it's just a shoe that you can do anything in. So tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics down in the comment section below. Moving on to the ventilation, it was okay. Like when you blow through it, there's not a whole lot of airflow. So the shoe was kind of warm, but I wouldn't say it was super hot. All right, wrapping things up. So for 170 bucks, that is pretty damn expensive. And obviously if money is an issue, I wouldn't recommend getting this. But if money is not an issue and you want a great looking shoe that is insanely comfortable, I would 100% recommend getting these. I also feel like this shoe will last you a long time. The outsole seems very durable. Hover cushioning lasts a long time. This textile material feels very high quality and it feels like it's gonna last a long time as well. So for me personally, I really like these shoes and I would 100% recommend it to you guys. Just the one thing that I don't like about it is the price. Everything else though, I absolutely love about this shoe. So that about wraps it up. Again, if you guys do want to cop, I'll leave a link in the description box. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.